I should have it fixed so you can't hear my heavy breathing. I'm going to be starting the music here fairly soon. Again, I'm going to be playing the music of Thomas Jordan, a good friend of mine, who I've known for, oh my god, 13 plus years now. He's been progressing like right alongside me. Like my art's been getting better, his music's been getting better. It's amazing to have that collaboration going on with another human. Let's see here, I don't know where music. Go. Alright, 7:30. And I'm about to begin. Alright, this one is going to be the live Why Faith live stream. And I'm really excited for this one because it's going to be done tonight. I'm finishing this night. Live Why Faith live stream. Feel free to leave a comment. Goodness, so long. Always trying to get like a bit more interaction. Feel free to comment. Feel free to give me suggestions, thoughts, concerns, even just discussion topics in general. I tend to just ramble and talk about whatever the hell is going on near me. Those of you that are just joining us, this is going to be a stream primarily focusing on the Why Faith painting and another bonus painting that I'm working on for Jack Holder, who is running that whole project. Jack's a fantastic writer. I met him at a convention in Vermont many years ago, and then I saw him again at a recent one, is where he proposed that I do this. So let's get started. You can find him on the internet space as Tomality. Fantastic musical artist. Really good graphic artist too. Actually, he does it all. He is a really cool guy, and he does not get afraid of anything. Now I can see all your comments live, so feel free to comment. Like and subscribe as well, please. Any little bit helps. Why faith? I suppose that could be the topic of discussion for tonight too. Why exactly? Why do you celebrate faith? I know, well, celebrate, but that was very detrimental to me as a growing teenager. I should not have focused so heavily on finding someone to love me and someone to love back. It was very, very, like, crippling. I'm crippled without a disorder to actually back it up. I would not recommend that. It's a horrible way to live. Basically just doing some busy work now on the wings. It's gonna be... That's mostly what tonight is gonna be about. Artistically, it's going to be a lot of busy work. Detail work. Again, also let me know if the sound is a bit off or anything like that. I'm still fairly new to the whole streaming thing, so I'm not sure if all my settings are correct. Thomas Jordan with the saxophone. Knowing him, it probably was a real saxophone too. That guy knows how to play so many instruments. It blows my mind. I cannot do that for the life of me. I have to actually fix the line work. Not good. That's gonna go up there. Silly Matt. Draw your picture correctly the first time. Ah. trick correctly the first time, you wouldn't have to do that. This is mostly just born of my idea about faith, but I did want to touch on the idea that for me, at least a lot of my childhood, what I worshipped was the concept or idea of love, because I'd felt it, but never truly embraced like what it really meant. Love a family member. You can love yourself. Practicing self-care and practicing self-love are two very different things. Self-care is recognizing when you really need a break from the craziness that is the real world, and recognizing when the right time is to take that break. I don't care how hard of a worker you are, you have taken a sick day from work when you weren't actually sick. That's a self-care day. That's recognizing when you need to separate yourself from the situation before you make the situation worse. And that is not a shameful act. Everyone has those days. Absolutely everyone. And if they don't, then they're not human. Okay, Tom, what are you playing first now? Alright, Devin, I just saw... Or is it Devon? I apologize. I just saw that you were watching it on your TV. Thank you for watching. That's awesome. Feel free to comment on Facebook and or text me on Facebook and I will respond that way. That can be one of the more fun ways to watch a live stream. Just working on sending out a few more invites. Let's see. Okay, cool. Again, for those of us just joining us, this is the music of Thomas Jordan, and we are working on the Why Faith live stream. This is my piece of art that I'm doing for the Why Faith anthology, I believe Jack is calling it. I apologize if I got that wrong. It's been a hell of a day. I destroyed my kitchen today. I did a recipe that I really wanted to do, but I destroyed my kitchen in the process. That's why I call my kitchen the lab, because sometimes I don't know what the heck I'm doing, and it just ends up in utter catastrophe. But that's okay. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about my kitchen. I actually need to reorganize the entire kitchen. I found a new way to make pretzel crumbs, which is awesome. Well, pretzel breading. I did pretzel crusted chicken for lunch. Just as a why not? And I destroyed my kitchen. I just barely cleaned it up before my live stream. And it was one of the most delicious things I've ever eaten. But was it worth destroying my kitchen over? No. And the next time I'm going to have company. That I'm not ever going to cook that for myself again, because the process took about 2 hours. One of these sides does not look like the other. There we go, that's the problem. Working on the wings now. The lighting on these things is really tricky. What is everybody up to tonight, and how is everyone? This is the Why Faith live stream. Thank you for watching. This is sort of my concept piece for what it means to me, what faith means to me, the idea of faith, the concept. Whether you're religious or not, whether you are against religion, this isn't about religion, this is about faith. What keeps you going? What makes you wake up in the morning and go, you know what? Everything is gonna be okay. Everybody's got something. It's about eternity. How do you deal with the concept of eternity? Is this the layer that I think it is? No. Good on that front. Who knows? working on the background lighting here. Probably one of the most important parts of a painting, in my opinion. I feel like without background lighting or refracted lighting, you just don't get as much depth. Like it's gotta feel like you can feel it, or like you can touch it. I guess another term for it is accessibility. Like it's gotta feel like you could be this person or meet this person. And in the terms of science fiction, it just needs to be believable. Main issue I keep running to with this piece is that it is in no way scientifically sound, because you just gotta have faith. Alright, now I'm gonna zoom out, get a lay of the land here, and we're gonna do some planet generation. Those of you who have joined us before for the live stream, you know that I love planet generation, that making planets in Photoshop is so much fun for me. And I have a picture of a cantaloupe that I'm going to use this time that I really do hope that you guys think it's as cool as I do. But I took this picture, I don't know, like 6-7 months ago when I was still working for the Mount Washington Hotel, and we would get entire pallets of cantaloupes, and I saw the perfect cantaloupe with the texture was absolutely beautiful. It was the perfect cantaloupe for a planet. I could not get over this. Allow me to bring it up, and I will show you what I mean. Here it is, the infamous cantaloupe. It's absolutely perfect for planet texture. Don't those just look like veins of ice? If they don't, then Just will you wait. I will be creating a planet out of this shortly. Right from this image even. I didn't make these details. This was nature doing these details. This is a cantaloupe. I'm just gonna turn it into a planet because I'm a crazy person. What we want to do here in Photoshop is we got to go to distort, spherize. We do it a crazy amount. Then we make it smaller. And then we do it again. There, that's our base details for the planet. But you see, it's too boring. There's no clouds, there's no nothing. So let's find something we can use as clouds. Ooh, let's say this has spindly clouds. I have this another picture I took when I took a trip to the basin of these veiny things here. Now these would make wonderful clouds. In a moment you're gonna see how. And there we go. Our planet has clouds. We might want to rotate this though a little bit. Still just doing adjustments here. Yvonne, I do love this whole process. Like, it gets even more intense. This is only 2 steps in. Ooh, what's called an inner glow. I like the pink, but I needed to go with the painting that I'm working on right now, the Why Faith picture. We also need an outer glow. There's the outer glow. Gotta make that somewhat golden color too. What's called an inner shadow. Go. Oops, I made this way too big. So if I wasn't waiting for my computer half the time, I could do this a lot faster. It's still figuring itself out. Okay. I think our planet is finished. Now what's left to do is just make sure all the layers make sense. Then what we do is we take our planet and put it into my painting. What? Huh. Ooh, I have a problem here. There it is. Okay. Be underneath the astronaut angel. Excuse me. Perhaps a bit bigger. That seems to have incorporated nicely. It just makes it feel a lot more otherworldly. I'm skipping this song because it's just getting a little too repetitive. Here we go. I like it. Who was calling me on Discord during my live stream? That's not okay. A little bit of strangeness happened right there. Looks like we're good. All right, sorry about that. Let me just shut Discord off altogether. Oh wait, actually, after I send them a quick something or rather. What the hell's it called? Experiencing technical difficulties. There we go. Alright, I found the button. Need to mute Discord. Oh, freaking sound problems too? Wow, internet, you do not like me tonight. That's okay though. Oh, I knew this was gonna come up. This song. My buddy Tom, who wrote all this music, also wrote this song based on, I think they were talking about me, or they were just talking about Vikings in general. Either way, we ended up doing a weird collaboration with this song of, he wrote about a 1980s Viking, and it seems to have come out. This song, I loved it. Just turning it down just a little bit.
Is that even a genre? Have we...
Oh my goodness, there we go, okay. Anyway, listen to this song, I'm gonna keep painting.
I was Viking. We like to go hiking. And sometimes I like biking. Yeah, I don't really know what rhymes with biking. 1980s Viking. It's going to be an 80s Viking. 1980s Viking. It's going to be an 80s Viking. If you build a time machine to go back in time, we can go back to Viking times. And we
Alright.
can maybe
Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, got distracted by this song that I love, but we're back into it. Get back into the details now that we created a planet. No big deal. Just making planets here, just like whatever.
Alright, this is where we do our solos. So check them out.
Oh, jeez. There we go. Oh my goodness, why did it take so long? Sometimes that stuff just takes forever. Alright, we're good.
Hey, so what'd you think? Yeah, it was really cool. I like what you did with the bass. Like, what was that, dubstep? Yeah, kind of, a little bit of that. 1980s Viking dubstep. We've invented another genre. 1980s Viking dubstep. New genre. And your guitar solo, that was cooler than killing a snowman with a dagger. That's very cool. I appreciate the gesture. You know what it is?
Wow. Photoshop is having an aneurysm right now. Oh, it's a glitch? Oh my goodness, that's a glitch that Photoshop has. I never even knew. They also have a dubstep version of this.
Come on, Jordan.
Would you believe it?
To be an 80s Viking is good.
I will never skip this song when I'm doing my live stream.
Viking is good to be.
If you don't like it, turn it down and just watch the art, because I love this song.
An 80s Viking, it's good to be an 80s Viking.
Anyway, that song. Weird collaboration because I actually did a painting of an 80s Viking after I heard it. And then Tom told me later on that it was conversations with me that somewhat inspired it. I'm like, we didn't even intend to do a collaboration with that. It was just awesome. Love it when stuff like that happens. Like, again, coming full circle, it's like a weird kind of religious experience. I'm kind of grasping with that one, but sometimes a person will have an idea and then you'll have an epiphany and you won't know where it comes from. Turns out it was that person. having an idea and your brains just communicated at the perfect moment. Science has proven quantum entanglement. If you have a weird thought in the middle of the night and you have no clue where it came from, turns out it could be from another person. Something to think about. Do we need another shading layer? Holy crap, I think we do. That is unprecedented. I didn't think I was going to need another shading layer. But it's starting to seem like this whole picture could use just a bit more depth. Or even more depth, I should say. Put this layer on the multiply setting so that it doesn't affect other layers as much. And shadows. Go. What was missing? Starting to actually look like a stain instead of a shadow. Just when I thought that the picture had enough depth, turns out it did not. Not even close. The wings should have their own shading altogether, but this is the big one. I once had someone really recently tell me that I was very talented and that I have an amazing gift, they would say. And I just wanted to hold him gently by the shoulders and say, sorry, my music is randomly very loud. I just wanted to hold him gently by the shoulders and say, thank you for the compliment. Hi, who's that? I don't know who Undead Satyr is, but hello. I'm wrong, but it's never been about, like, I don't feel like I have a gift, like, sent from the heavens. It's just, I'm really just... Hi, Riley. Hello, Cameron. We're doing an angel here. Astronaut angel, because why not? I can't remember what the satyr myth was. What's the myth of the satyr? Alright, for those of you that are listening and watching intently and that can comment in the actual Google, YouTube, whatever thingamajigger it is, I need another planet. And it can be any planet that you guys can come up with. I want you guys to come up with a planet for me. We're not going to leave it to a vote, I just want some ideas. All I have is this cantaloupe planet. I had a texture of a cantaloupe and it worked very well. Very well on the astronaut here. Saturn. That is one of 9 planets that are around our solar system. I'm looking for bigger. Think bigger. Not bigger, not like literally bigger than Saturn, because I can't fill the page with a planet, but you have the entire realm of physical possibility of planets, and you pick Saturn. Actually, I love Saturn, don't get me wrong. But there's literally so many planets you can choose from, well, all types of planets. Start thinking sci-fi. Super Saturn. Oh, rings are fun. I actually been meaning to show you guys how I do rings. You guys meaning my fans. I don't know if I have fans? I don't know if that's the right word. Really not sure if it's the right word. Live stream offline. What's happened? Just had a bit of a problem there, I suppose. But we're back up. We're back up and running. Sega Saturn. Alright, let's see. The imagery I'm getting in my head is, let's see. A blue Saturn? Like a Sonic Saturn. I do need more blues, don't get me wrong. For those of you that are just joining us, this is the music of a good friend of mine, Thomas Jordan. He has been coming out with a lot of interesting stuff. Recently did a challenge where he had to make a song a day. I believe it was the month of December? And when you're producing music, that's like a day is not enough time to make music, and he managed to do some pretty interesting things. His brain forced him to keep it simple. And yet, the songs came out amazing. One of these songs that he was during that month is called There's No Starbucks on This Planet. And I really love that line. Hilarious. Oh, turns out that conversation I was having with Cammy here, well, not too long before my stream. My internet's cutting out. We love you, Spectrum. We simply love you. You're fantastic in every way. If you can't sense the sarcasm, I feel bad for you. Looking for some more responses. All we've gotten is something from Cammy. Undead Satyr has also wants rings. I will actually want to do rings. That's cool. So anyone else, if you have access to my Facebook, text me on Facebook as well if you have suggestions. Because Google's a little weird. Sometimes it won't let you comment without having an account. Looking for a few more ideas. I love making planets, so there's no idea that I will not try. Hey Joe, Monkey Joe, you're not really missing me, here I am live. Joe, do you have any suggestions for planets? Trying to come up with good planet ideas. Oh, I gotta work on that land a bit more. I like it being simple though. Let's see, and probably just some grass texture, maybe a bit more texture in the leaves. Lighting on the mountains, trees, rooftops, and cars. Probably be fine. The planet that I have right now, I just need something different from that one. So far, the prevailing suggestion is something with rings, but we haven't decided magma, like Praetorian planet. We haven't decided whether it's a ice planet or forest world, or if it is a mix of apocalyptic and forest. I can do literally any planet you can think of. Like this one was made from a texture of a cantaloupe. Cantaloupes have great planet textures, apparently. Let's see, more details on the astronaut here, because I can. Let's see. His range. This is also Thomas Jordan. Tomality. If you're looking for him on the internet, he is Tomality with an exclamation mark. Link is in the description. Come on, Photoshop, don't glitch on me now. We're having a good live stream here. Trying to have fun. Shouldn't have to close and open you every 2 seconds. Purple gas giant with oh, it's my stream health. Okay, bye. Purple icy gas giant with rings. That's the prevailing thing right now. For those of you just joining us, this is a painting I'm doing for the Why Faith project by Jack Holder. Fantastic writer. I dare to even say prolific, because he dares to ask questions that everyone should ask. Look him up. Definitely. Jack Holder is on Facebook. Sorry, I almost forgot. That's the best place to find his work and, well, I should say links to his work. Dragon Ball Z. Planet Baguettes. I don't know, actually. This was just right off the top of my head, so it's not really based on anything. I could base one off of that. That's fantastic. Okay, we've got a planet! Alright, it's time for some more planet generation, everybody. Pay attention. Pay very close attention. It's looking like we are going to end up with a Sega Saturn, after all. But I gotta get my phone off of Wi-Fi, and freaking everything is draining my internet right now. It was great not too long ago. For all I know, my Xbox decided it was time to download this Song of All of Its People. Anyway, it is almost time for some more planet generation. So far, an icy Sega Saturn gas giant based on Dragon Ball Z, the planet Baguettes from Dragon Ball Z. Which means it's going to be cloudy and rocky on top of being a gas giant, which is an oxymoron, but that's okay. We're gonna ignore that for now. It's not the point. Creativity is the point. Why are you having so much trouble zooming out tonight, Photoshop? Why are you doing this to me? I thought we can't be friends if you keep doing this. Okay, you're gonna behave? Right, good. I'm Control S. I'm saving this before Photoshop decides to be a jerk about this. Alright, file, save as Planet Cantaloupe. Plant-a-lope. Plan-et-a-lope. I have to save this one as well. This song that's playing right now will also be featured in an upcoming time-lapse video of my Valentine's Day live stream. One of my favorite songs by Tom. Again, I'm one of his biggest fans, and he's allowed me to use his music for my live streams, which, thank goodness for him, or else I'd be I'd be in music license hell. We're just trying to find, I'm trying to find the perfect texture for this plant to start out with. This is kind of cheating. My planet generation technique is kind of cheating, but it works. They end up being very interesting looking planets, and they actually they look like believable planets. That's what science is all about. If you're looking for an escape, like, go to science fiction. It will never fail you. Unless you decide to watch anything by Uwe Boll or there's a lot of directors out there that they think that science fiction means shiny things in the future with sexy women. That's just never been the case. It's about sending a message, getting people out of their comfort zone. Because this is a gas giant, we're going to be playing a lot with motion blur. Woo! Gas giants spin really fast and sometimes have a lot of clouds. I actually get to draw. I can draw some clouds this time. That's fun. Oh, come on now. Okay, there it goes. Again, feel free to leave questions and comments in the comments section. I can respond. This is a live stream. This planet's not gonna have sexy women. You're not Undead Satyr anymore? Well, darn. Now I don't even know how to feel. Now we just need somewhat of a gritty texture to tie this all together. Metal, but I'll blur it a little bit. Metal's always good for this. That's a good one. There we go. To give us what we're looking for. Actually, we don't know. We don't even know if there is sexy women on this planet. That's the crazy thing. Nobody knows. This is the gas giant, so we're gonna make this huge. Absolutely massive. Oh my god, it's massive. One more time. Holy shit! Okay, that'll work. Now we just need to create some additional clouds on it. Oh, I need to make this smaller because I need room for the actual rings on this as well. Rings are fun for a lot of reasons. Alright, before I do much else on this, I gotta create the rings, because I need I need a shadow from the ring on the planet, which is just a real pain in the tuchus. Alright, see we got this ring here. We're gonna mess with it. Thing is though, we have to mess with it before we actually use it as our ring for the planet. I don't know why I created another layer. Completely lost on me. Oh, that's why. Want some noise. Well, that's fun. No, I just need the fill opacity. Nothing. There it is. Finally. God, that's so stressful sometimes. It's just like, am I going to get what I want? Answer is yes. Inner glow. See here. Options, options, options. It's too perfect. It's too perfect. No one's gonna believe that shit. There we go. Perfect. And we have a ringed planet. Thing is, though, our shading is wrong now. Oh, I love doing these ringed planets. Always just so much fun. Does Photoshop know it's allowed to do? It's allowed to use almost all of my bandwidth if it wants to? I don't think it knows, you guys. go. Sorry I got really quiet there. It was took a lot of focusing. Is that this planet doesn't look like it's gonna be integrated very easily into the rest of the picture here. I could do better rings than that, but I haven't done planetary rings in a long time. It looks like I'm going to push my fractals back a bit further as well. Already at 22 opacity, huh? What I find very peculiar is that the fractals are a way to describe nature and the shapes that appear within nature, and they are matching with the composition of this picture very well. The fractals I drew a year ago are making sense compositionally to this picture as I slowly work things in, and it's blowing my mind a little bit that they work. Like, I can tell that this planet is a little bit off, and then when I move it, you'll see that these fractals here line up. Can our entire universe be explained through math? Looking like it can. Can it be explained well? Math? Probably not. That's why artists are here. Let's see here. Those of you that are just joining us, this is the music of Thomas Jordan. Very good friend of mine. Known each other for decades now. Please don't let my last comment on the stream be with sexy women from Riley. By the way, that gas giant definitely has sexy women on it. Will it be our standards of what's sexy? Probably not. I mean, they're from another planet, you guys. Come on, get woke. Thank you. Thank you, Cameron. That's fair. Just an entire planet full of sexy, sexy men. Such diversity here on the Space Viking Productions live stream. can't believe this painting is not done yet. I was gonna do 2 paintings during this live stream, but it is getting late. Alrighty, everyone, I am calling it. The next live stream, I'm going to be probably cleaning up the planets a bit more, integrating them into the color scheme of the entire picture more, and then finishing details on the land masses. And I'm thinking I'm going to be able to call this done by then. Gonna need another shading layer, but it is looking pretty spiffy. Dang. Alrighty, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Again, this was the music of Thomas Jordan tonight. You can find him at Tomality online. I believe I have a link in the description of the live stream. Also, this picture is done for a project that I'm becoming very passionate about. It's called the Why Faith Project. Search for it on Facebook. Look up Jack Holder. He's the writer who is working on the anthology. Please give it as much attention as you can. The world does need this. We need to understand that religion and faith are not the same thing. We need to understand that our world is so much more beautiful and complex than a lot of the religions try to explain it. And if you just listen with your heart, you'll see so much more than there is at face value. Again, thank you for watching and have a great night. Feel free to personal message me with any questions and comments, or if you are looking for links to where I find my textures, or if you would like samples of textures, let me know. If you're looking for tips and tricks, please do not flood my inbox. There's plenty of tutorials all over YouTube. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening.